Hello everyone out there. My name is KATHERINE.SYMTHE, and before we begin today, I want to introduce you to Skulls. She's specially joining this broadcast today. She's so amazing. Say hello to everyone, Skulls. Oh, she's saying hello to everyone out there. Why is she on our broadcast today? Well, this is her home as well. Hello, Leonie. How you doing? And the reason she's also here is she wants you to pay attention. Pay attention. Kat has to say something about the coronavirus and how pets are not carriers. Yeah, so I'll be talking about that in today's broadcast. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sunday, March 22nd, 2020, Day 5 of this impact of the coronavirus on San Antonio. Hello, Naomi. How you doing? You just missed Skulls. Those of you that do not know what I do, I'm the media producer for Planet Cat, and I launched Paul News, P.A.W., People's Awareness Within, on March 18th, when the city of San Antonio did a lockdown for 7 days of the restaurants and bars here in San Antonio because, as we all know, the coronavirus is out here and it's affecting all of us here in San Antonio. On Thursday, March 19th, it went from 7 days to 30-day closure here in San Antonio. On Friday, March 20th, we talked about telehealth. Hello, Candy. Hi, Candy. How you doing? Hello, Sydney. All of you that are just joining, welcome. We just had Skulls here. We were talking about how Paul News has been activated since March 18th. And, oh yes, she's wonderful, isn't she, Skulls? And we talked about how on the 18th of March, San Antonio did a lockdown for 7 days. On March 19th, it went to 30 days. On Friday, Paul News talked about telehelp group on Facebook for those that need food. You contact them. It's free of charge. If you can't have the ability to buy food, they will help you out. Yesterday on our broadcast, we addressed rumors of a curfew and even reached out to Mayor Ron Neuenberg. I want to explain to all of you that it's very important during this time period that we are San Antonio strong, unity and community. And Paul's News will be broadcasting every day until this pandemic is gone here in San Antonio at 6 p.m. every day on Facebook Live, providing you up-to-date information on what's going on, resources of where you can go to get food, resources for those that have lost their job, and also we will go directly to the source, like yesterday when somebody had asked about a curfew in San Antonio, and I went directly to the mayor's office and sent him a memo and asked him. Yesterday, because there's been such an outpouring to the Planet Cat Network, we launched our Angels or Clouder, and you're like, what the hell is a clouder? If you look in the dictionary, a herd of cats are called clouder. And so we launched our Angel Network so that if you need resources, we can help you. Our angel Anya gave her phone number of 210-771-5878. Dana Miche is an angel. Danielle Kordenchuk, who's a life coach, has offered her services to help people. Jen Miller, Sarah Nanyas. And it's been amazing because yesterday we had somebody, oh, she wants to join. Hello, Skulls. Oh, sorry, Skulls was meow, meow, meow. And Stephanie didn't have any food, and you angels out there, in a matter of 20 minutes, delivered food to her house. And it was amazing how we're all coming together. It's so important that we stay on top of the news with correct information, that we are unified in helping one another. So where do we stand right now? Hello, Ryan. Hello. How you doing? Where do we stand right now on this date of Sunday? Well, we are still in lockdown in San Antonio with the closures of bars and restaurants and non-essential businesses until 12 midnight of April 19th. Please pay attention to the restrictions out there, businesses. The aquarium got cited by the police department Oh, you're welcome, Milani. The aquarium, the San Antonio Aquarium, got cited for not paying attention to the shutdown order and actually got cited $1,000 from the police department. Follow the rules, people. This is not made up to close you off or make it martial law. It's for your protection because we are being bombarded by a very serious pandemic of the COVID-19 or coronavirus, as we call it. The governor of Texas issued a statement today that effective immediately, all surgeries are to be postponed except for those life-saving surgeries. He also gave another order that hospitals will have more access to beds to treat the patients as more and more cases are being reported. Hello, Medusa. How are you doing? For those of you joining the broadcast, I'm talking about resources. Please be aware that my service animal, Skulls, will make an appearance here and there because she's very curious about who am I talking to and why the hell are you home all the time. Please be aware that more cases are being reported as more testing is being done. This is very, very serious. Wash your hands. Stay home if you're sick. Cover your mouth if you're coughing or sneezing. And stay informed of the facts. That's right. Stay informed of the facts, people. Please do not listen to rumors. I spend every night listening and watching the rumors that fly on social media. And you've got to pay attention. Go to your sources. Go to cdc.gov. Go to San Antonio website. Go to the press conferences that are happening. They're to keep you apprised. Just like the mayor said yesterday when he talked to Planet Cat. Unless it comes from him directly, do not listen to the rumors. So pay attention to what's going on. We did say that effective tomorrow, a lot more public places are going to shut down. Such as you can't get a police report from the police. You got to call them. You can't go into the offices. There was an article, and I've been looking for it for like all day, and I can't seem to find it. Either I missed it or something, but I do believe the hospitals are now here in San Antonio are limiting that the only visitors that are allowed to go to the hospital are essential to that particular patient. Now, I have not verified it, and I've been trying to find this, but I have not. But just pay attention that if you have to go to the hospital, hello, Sarah, how you doing? That pay attention if you have to go to the hospital, what the requirements are. Hello, Rosa, how you doing? Also, the Presidential Task Force said that they are working on medications for the pandemic known as coronavirus or COVID virus 19, and that they have fast-tracked these cures, as they per se call, under the, what do they call, the compassionate use. Stephanie says, holy shit, I'm glad I have guns and knives and a lot of ammo. Yes, that may be true. But we must stay calm in this time period, even though it's hard to do that, because you're panicking, you're going out there trying to buy groceries and everything. We have to be responsible in taking care of each other and not let it get it to a point of rioting. Because I promise you that if we begin rioting, then all the fears that we have of martial law will come into place. We have a responsibility to help each other out, to care for one another, and to make sure that we act responsibly and not stop looting, stop stealing from the hospitals, and what have you. This is very important. And speaking of which, the University Health System is asking people that if you can donate masks for the face in the original boxes, please contact their foundation at 210-358-9860. Oh, no, I know that, Stephanie. Stephanie says, I don't mean it like that. I will help anyone. I don't have much, but I will help anyone. No, but you made a very good point, because as I've been driving around today, checking on people and making sure they were okay and didn't need groceries, I had heard that a lot of people were like, well, it's a good thing I have this and I'm worried about riots. We just need to stay focused and united. Strong San Antonio unity in our community. Coca-Cola. Yeah, it's hard to find water out there, so Coca-Cola. If you need food, there is a group out there on Facebook called IntelliHelp. I talked about in the previous broadcast how to go about it. Hello, Shannon. How you doing? How to get the things that you need with the wish list on Amazon, which they were very helpful. Now they're international. Also, the Happy Helpers San Antonio is another group that can help you. And also, Start With Your Street San Antonio. Now, what I'm about to say is so fucking important, and excuse my language, I want you to pay attention to this very clearly. Stop it with throwing your animals out on the street. Okay, there have been cases here in San Antonio where people are in such a panic, afraid that their cats and dogs and parakeets and dogs and animals are going to give them the virus, they're throwing them out the door. Bitch, how rude. Okay, stop it. There was an article when this first began months ago, and it was horrible. I couldn't even finish reading it because there was a video when people in China were throwing their dogs and cats off of buildings and killing them because of rumors. Stop it. And I want to thank Damien and Ernesto for bringing this to my attention because they're very concerned. Yes, Stephanie, she said, what? Oh my God, animals are being discharged? Yes, because people are panicking. Stop it, people. Stop it. Okay, Kat, we'll bring around the truth about it. Well, guess what? I went to cdc.gov, thanks to Damien and Ernesto, and you can find this information out at animalhumansociety.org. Animalhumansociety.org. This is what they said, quote unquote. There is no evidence that dogs, cats, or household pets have caught it. There are no reports during this time period that animals have caught the coronavirus and have passed it on to their humans. Hello, Albert. How you doing? Okay, so now I'm going to go to cdc.gov and find out about if animals can transmit and catch the coronavirus, since some people, and I hate using this word, are being stupid and discharging their animals. Again, stop being rude and mean and evil. The CDC has issued a statement regarding animals and if they can transmit the coronavirus or catch it. This is what they said directly from cdc.gov. There is no evidence that companion animals can spread the virus, quote unquote. There is no justification in taking measures against companion animals which may compromise their welfare. Again, there is no evidence that companion animals can spread the virus, and there is no justification in taking measures against companion animals which may compromise their welfare. Let me break it down. Our companions, the cats, the dogs, the fish, the snakes, the reptiles, anything that is non-human, that is living and breathing, cannot catch the coronavirus, and it cannot transmit to humans. So stop throwing them away, stop discharging them to the shelters, or having them put down. Because all you're doing is endangering the welfare of your animal companions. How would you feel if somebody threw you away because they were afraid? I get it. This is a very tedious time period. But stop it, people. Hey, Roxanne, how you doing? For those of you joining the broadcast, we do this every night live on Facebook, on my timeline. We'll rebroadcast it into the messenger. I want you to share this broadcast every night. Like it. Let people know about it. And every night we give up-to-date information of what we've covered, what's happening in the news, and then we provide resources, and then we open it up to people in the room to talk with. All right, going on to resources. The YWCA San Antonio is doing a drive for food distribution on Tuesday, March 24th from 3 to 5 p.m. Again, the YWCA San Antonio is doing a drive-through food distribution Tuesday, March 24th from 3 to 5 p.m. This is the YWCA Olga Madrid Center. Helps if I spell right. And this is located at 503 Castroville Road. And they're working in association with the Food Bank of San Antonio. Stephanie just commented, I can't believe the ignorance of people who treat their fur babies that way. I agree with you, Stephanie, but when people are afraid, fear becomes a very powerful weapon. And that's why it's our responsibility, and Planet Cat and Paul News, to be here every night until this pandemic is over with and providing the resources. So if you get tired of seeing me, too bad, because we're here to help all of you. Just like we helped Stephanie yesterday when she needed groceries, and helped other people today that needed groceries. Also, 7-Eleven is doing a free lunch daily for those people that have children out of school. You'll get 1 slice of pizza, 1 apple, and 1 big gulp from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Again, 7-Eleven is doing a free lunch daily, 1 slice of pizza, 1 apple, 1 big gulp from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I want to do a huge shout out. Beacon Hill Neighborhood. That's right, they're on Facebook. Beacon Hill Neighborhood has literally banded together, and they are buying groceries and checking out their neighbors to make sure that they don't need groceries. And if they do, they are putting it on the doorstep and telling them where to pick it up. Stephanie says, you're correct, Kitty Cat, and I appreciate the help. You're welcome. She also said people just need to be educating themselves in the COVID-19. I absolutely agree with you, Stephanie. Now, this next one is so amazing. This next resource that I'm going to provide you is amazing. So I would say back 8 years ago, it's actually in my book, The Unbreakable Spirit of KATHERINE.SYMTHE, when I was talking about my fight against human trafficking. I used to work for La Margarita Oyster Bar owned by the Cortez family. Long story, I always said that if I ever met them again, I would thank them. But the Cortez family, who owns Mi Tierra and La Margarita Oyster Bar and other locations, have a Mi Tierra Cafe and Bakery. And they have resources for those of you that are looking for produce, that are looking for meat, that are looking for paper products. This is an amazing family here, the Cortez family, and what they're doing at Mi Tierra Bakery and Cafe. Today they were inside because of the rain. They will accept either cash or card. They have water. They have toilet paper. Now remember, the products that Mi Tierra Cafe and Bakery that are selling are meant for restaurants. So they will come in bulk items. And of course, when it's bulk, it has larger prices. It's like going to Sam's Club. So don't sit there and go, oh my God, I'm getting 32 rolls of toilet paper for $12, as an example. Please, as an example. Don't sit there and go, oh, they're price gouging. No, they sell items in bulk, in mass amounts, because normally they sell to restaurants, but they're opening up to the public. Oh, you're welcome, Stephanie. Stephanie said, thank you for all the information. You're the best. So what did I do? And I want to thank Julio Munoz, who is DJ Scorpion at the Wax Club, for bringing me this information. And so I called Mi Tierra Bakery and Cafe, which you can too, so that you know the hours, 210-225-1262. She said, I spoke directly. That's right. I spoke directly to Cristina Cortez of the Cortez family, and they said that they're open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., depending on the demand. And they want to thank the city of San Antonio, for they are blessed and they are here to help the community of San Antonio. Hello, Matthew Lerma. How you doing? They want to say thank you. Hey, Tanya. How you doing? And I personally thank Mi Tierra Cafe and Bakery for doing this, opening up the bakery and cafe to sell to people that are looking for products in bulk, such as meat, toilet paper, and water. And they said that they are here and that they're blessed and they'll do everything that they can. Because we know that some of the places, some of the stores are running out of supplies. And unfortunately, there are some places that, like I said yesterday, I went to a meat market, and oh my God, who pays $9 for a bag of noodles? I was like, what? $9 for a freaking bag of noodles? Come on, this is noodles you could get at Walmart for $1.99. But that's what's happening. So, but Mi Tierra Cafe and Bakery, located at 218 Produce Row. I talk too much. 218 Produce Row are helping its people and the community. And again, directly from Christina Cortez of the Cortez family that own Mi Tierra and La Margarita, are here to help the community. And they said, thank you guys. They are blessed. We're here to help the community. And remember that we must come together as a community to help each other through this time period. We will get through this time period. Amazing stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We talked a lot today about resources, the news, what Mi Tierra is doing, places that you can go to get resources. Again, if you wish to be an angel and unite with Planet Cat and Paul News and provide resources of things that are out there for people. Also, if you want to know up-to-date information on the virus, you can contact 211 option 6. It's so important that you understand the facts regarding this pandemic. Do not throw your animals away or get rid of them, because there is no evidence that dogs or cats or household pets have caught it. And the CDC, hello Bianca, how you doing? Now I want to open it up to all of you, as we always do in every broadcast. How's everyone doing out there? What impact is going on with you? Do you have any resources? Do anybody want to have questions or comment? How are you doing, Bianca? Stephanie, do you wish to say anything? What about you, Tanya? What about you, Anya? Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? That's what Planet Cat Paul News is here about. Stephanie, thank you for your input. It's so amazing to be constantly supported by all of you out here. You can reach Planet Cat at PlanetKatMeow at Facebook fan page, or at PlanetKatMeow at Instagram. Please like us on Facebook. Please like us on Instagram. Friend me. Candy, you said you want to be able to buy toilet paper. Okay, go to the Facebook group Hippie Helper San Antonio, or go to the group Start With Your Street SA. Let them know what you're looking for. Make contact with a woman named Sarah Nanez, Nanez, and let her know that what you're looking for, and she will help you. If they can't find it, go to IntelliHelp, INTELLI help group on Facebook, create a wish list on Amazon, and they will help you get that. If you have any questions regarding that, Candy, let me know. And after this broadcast ends, I can send a message to Sarah or Jen Miller. Any other questions or concerns that people have here while we are broadcasting live? If you have any questions or comments, you can always ask me after the broadcast has ended by leaving comments in here. Remember to share it. Let people know about what Paul News is doing, because we're here for you, people. San Antonio strong, unity in our community. Are there any other questions? Candy, how are you doing out there in New Braunfels? It doesn't matter if you don't live in San Antonio, Candy. They will help you. It's all the surrounding areas. They will help you. You don't have to live in San Antonio to reach out to these groups to get help. I want to make that very clear. Are there any other questions out there? Oh, and bleep people. Okay, so it's very important that you understand the facts and take the precautions. There's been a lot of Uber drivers and Lyft drivers dogging on one another, especially to those that don't wish to drive. You have to understand that we're no longer in the containment phase of the pandemic. We're in the mitigation phase, which means they're no longer tracing where the virus came from. It is now in the community. And the number one thing they're trying to do now is care, treatment, and prevention. So I myself am not driving as an Uber or Lyft driver because I'm not going to take the chance of coming across somebody that might have it. And that's my choice. What I choose to do in my time now is to spend every day helping my fellow San Antonians to unite together and provide resources and bring you up-to-date information so we can stop these rumors. I actually think that it's very cool that a lot of the DJs that have been doing live broadcasts. Oh, you're welcome, Candy. Candy was saying thank you for all the updates. I also think it's very cool that all the DJs have been doing live feeds with playing music. And oh my God, that was hilarious, Candy. Candy, the other night with her wife, did this amazing at-home video with music. It was hilarious. Thank you for that. That was wonderful. But what's happening, including what's happening to Paul News, is that the Facebook algorithms, because there's no people to man them, because they have them not at the offices, is the algorithms are taking over, and either they're banning the live broadcast or interrupting the broadcast and saying that the DJs are violating copyright. If there is anybody listening to my broadcast from Facebook, can we adjust for this moment in time? Can we adjust the algorithms in Facebook to allow these DJs that are bringing a service to people by playing their music so that we can provide stability, calmness? Because you're stuck at home. What are you going to do? How many times can you clean the refrigerator? How many times can you clean the carpet? I know that this gives us a lot of time to be at home with our pets and our friends, but perhaps if there's somebody in Facebook that is listening to this broadcast, might be so kind to adjust the algorithm just until we get through this pandemic. Then you can readjust it. It's an algorithm. Change the line of coding. How's everyone doing? Are there any questions that want to be addressed or anything like that? Again, if you're looking for an angel that could have resources, you can contact me at 210-897-8369. Please do not get mad if I don't answer from 6 a.m. to 12 noon, because that's when I sleep. Please don't be one of those dorky guys that is looking for a date. Sorry, I'm not in the dating services right now. I'm in the service of helping people. Thank you, Anya. You're doing so great. Kari Graham here said you're doing great. Anything you all need, let us know. Kari is also an angel. She's a beautiful woman. Beautiful angel. 210-771-5878 if you need resources or anything like that. I want to thank everyone for your continued support of Planet Cat. Yes, text her, she said. Please, please, please share this broadcast. Let people know that there are resources out there. People are uniting in San Antonio to help each other and the surrounding areas. And that means you too, Gally, and your little kitty cats and whatever pets you have and your wife. So please, let's come together. Let's take the precautions. Hello, T. How you doing? So in today's broadcast, we talked about the current news. Hello, Dana. Dana is also one of our angels. So we talked about today in this broadcast the current news that the University Health System is looking for people to donate original boxes of masks. The number there. We talked about how to stop throwing your animals away. the animals, according to CDC, does not want you to throw your animals away because they do not catch the coronavirus. So stop being evil and throwing your animals away. Rude. We also talked about how Mi Tierra Bakery, and we had a statement from the Cortez family, is here to help our community, and they wanted to thank you for doing that. Like I said, Planet Cat goes straight to the source. I had no problem calling them up. Hey, is this true? What's going on? Oh, also there's a food drive on March 24th, Tuesday. 7-Eleven is giving free lunches for the children that are out of school. 1 slice of pizza, 1 apple, big gulp. And also a shout out to the Beacon Hill community. Thank you to all of you that continue to support Planet Cat and Paul News. We do this every night from 6 p.m. to 7, since we have a lot of questions these days. If you have any resources or want me to talk about any topics, please send me a message here on Facebook or text me at my phone. It's been amazing. Today, we've been receiving text messages. Every day, we're receiving messages from San Antonio about the impact, about, can you talk about this, Cat, or what do you know about this? Thank you for letting us be here. Thank you for all you for your support. And before we end this broadcast tonight, is there anything that anybody wants to address? What about you, Anya? What about you, Dana? What about you, T? Anybody want to add anything or comment on anything? This is your moment right now. That's right. Live on Facebook. Skulls keeps looking at me like, what the hell are you doing, Mama? Hello, Yolanda. How you doing? Skulls is over there looking at me like I'm a crazy little kitty cat. Now she's upside down going, eh. I love you too, Yolanda. Well, I want to thank everyone for being here. Again, you can reach out to me here on Facebook. You can send me messages. You can please like Planet Cat Meow at Facebook, Planet Cat Meow at Instagram. We're here every day broadcasting live at 6 p.m. every day until this pandemic. Okay, before we end, Atrix Morales asks, how about the rent on those that are affected by losing their jobs? Okay, so let's talk about this. During this time period, if you cannot pay rent, the evictions will still go through, but they will not enforce it until April 19th. Again, evictions will still be processed, but they will not enforce it, like taking you to court or making you show up at court, or nor will they enforce the writ of possession if you cannot. Okay, so say for example, you're trying to appeal an eviction and you have to put it in the registry the first month's rent. Now you can't because you lost your job. Yeah, they can still do the writ of possession, but they cannot enforce it. You'll still get evicted. You'll still have a writ, but they will not come out and put you out on the street. This is per the order of all the judges of the Justice of the Peace, and also per Diego Bernal, and also per the order of Ron Nuremberg. Kari said, if you need spiritual support, we can also pray for you. Yes, if you're going through a time period, which we all are, and you need prayers or you're stressed out. And it's funny because my support animal is trained. Every time I talk about stress or I get passionate, she's here. And this is Skulls. So yes, if you need spiritual support, we can also pray for you. I told you she'd come into the podcast. Also, T had asked, how is the city holding up? And are we okay? Well, yes, we are okay as long as we are... Okay, I'm going to put her down. Wait. Oh, okay. I'm going to get your food in just a minute. She talks. She's a Siamese. Anyway, T, yes, the city's holding up, but it's important that we stay informed of our facts. It's important that you listen to this broadcast, pay attention to your resources, and stop panicking. HEB, effective immediately. I forgot to say that earlier. H-E-B is no longer doing 30 people at a time. I know for a fact at the Omos H-E-B on Omos and San Pedro behind Valero, they're only allowing 8 people in at a time. There is a security guard that stands there, and as one leaves, one goes in. Very, very, very important. Yolanda said, H-E-B, please tell everyone out there to be kind to one another as we are here in the stores. They have no clue what we are going through here. Yolanda, I am so appreciative that you work for H-E-B. They are literally putting themselves at risk. She loves her company for 36 years and counting. Thank you, Melissa. Skulls is cute. Yolanda works for H-E-B. I know that at the H-E-B and Almost that they're doing 8 people now. Yolanda, what about your store? How many people are they allowing in at a time? Sorry, I didn't mean to put on the spot. I just snapped that you work at H-E-B. Yolanda says that the Days of Allah store on H-E-B is allowing 20 people at a time. One in, one out. There's a security guard. Be nice to each other. Stop being so rude to each other. Jesus, I was just at a gas station an hour and a half ago picking up something. And the guy's like, are you in line? Well, yeah, but can you back off of me for a minute? Because it's like distance. Oh, you don't believe this shit about the virus. This is just some fucked up shit to make people hurt. People, take the coronavirus and the COVID virus serious. This is not some made-up shit that we all decided to do, like we all planned to have this affect us. No, we did not. So take this serious. Let's be kind to one another. Yolanda, I am so appreciative of you working at H-E-B and everything that you're doing. Thank you. Hello, Riri Salazar. How are you? Are there any further comments? Did you want to add anything else about H-E-B, Yolanda? What's it been like for you working at H-E-B with all this craziness, if you may ask? Oh, if I may ask, sorry. Leave it to me to be clumsy. The other day we were securing the wax club and I dropped something and Gina says, well, wax club, Cat is here. Clumsy as ever. Nothing's never the same. It's not right if Cat doesn't drop something. I'm a very clumsy cat. Go figure. It was funny. You had to be there. Hello, Eddie. How are you? Well, again, we went over a lot of resources. Hello, Eddie. How are you doing? We talked about all the resources that your animals are not part of the virus. T, the mask that everyone's looking for, no, is not available to the public right now. A lot of hoarding happened. I'm going to have to research where we can get masks. But really, you can make homemade masks. Go to YouTube. I actually saw somebody take a bra and they cut the bra and then took the other strap and looped it around their mouth and made a mask. That was intelligent. But University Hospital is running out of masks because a lot of people in the beginning were actually stealing the masks and sanitizers from the university hospitals, and I got that directly from the police officers that were working there. Hello, Jonathan. How you doing? T, that was a very good question. Melissa Ann asked, anyone know how to apply for unemployment? So, yes, the Texas Workforce Solutions phone number is 210-224-4357. You used to be able to call the unemployment number and fill out the app over the phone. But because there's been over 30,000 people applying for unemployment, the phones have been backlogged. So they asked people to go online and fill it out, or call Texas Workforce Solutions, who will help you, 224-4357. But they're only available on Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Riri Salazar says she will send a pattern to me to help. You mean a pattern to make a mask? Thank you. That would be great. I'm good, Jonathan. So I hope this helps. Are there any other questions that people want to address? We talked about where can you find unemployment? How can you apply for it? What's the phone number? How to get food and telehelp. The hippie helpers. Start with your street essay. Remember, it's not just for San Antonio. It's the surrounding areas. Riri, I know that you're sending me links right now to patterns and an instant message to Facebook. Can you put it in this broadcast, please? Because I can't jump from this live broadcast to the instant messenger and pull the link to here. Or if you can, I just haven't figured it out. But if you can put that link here in this broadcast, that would be great. Hello, Melissa. How you doing? All right, everyone. We're waiting on Riri to put that link here on how to do a pattern for a mask. And I just want to say thank you. Oh, you tried? All right. Well, I'll put it in after this broadcast is over. I'll put the link in here. Thank you, everyone, for paying attention to Paul News. We're doing this every night until the pandemic is over with at 6 p.m., providing up-to-date information, news, resources, what's going on, and then we open it up to the public, such as you guys, and address comments, concerns. Please heart this broadcast, share it, and let everybody know. And remember, we are San Antonio Strong, unity in our community. And thank you to everyone that continues to support Planet Cat and Paul News. And right before I go, remember what we talked about. Our animal buddies cannot catch coronavirus, and they are our lovely angels. Okay, Skulls, look at the people. She's so cute. Cat food. Go to the group. Melissa just asked you where you can get cat food. Go to the Happy Hippers. Try saying that a few times. Go to the Hippie Helpers of San Antonio Facebook group, or start with your street essay, or go to IntelliHelp Pets group, and they will help you get cat food, Melissa. I know, T, she's cute, right? I love that little cat. She's still freaking out that, why are you home so much? Girl, I've never been home so much in all my life. Literally, my bill was like $20 a month. Now I'm be a little bit higher because now I'm here every night. But we are here, and I am here for all of you. Thank you. Yes, Skulls is doing good. She's just not used to seeing me every day. Thank you, everyone. This is the end of our broadcast. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please, thank you. I will keep it up. Please address it here. Share this broadcast and let everybody know that Planet Cat, Paul News, P.A.W. News is here for you. I will see you tomorrow night at 6 p.m. The only time that we will go live with Paul News other than 6 p.m. is if there's an emergency news broadcast. Remember, when I do share links on my timeline, it will say Planet Cat, Paul News Certified. Thank you to everyone. You make Planet Cat what it is, celebrating life one meow at a time. Paul News is all about San Antonio Strong, unity in our community. Thank you. And remember, check in on your neighbors. Help each other out. I love you all. And remember, we will get through this. Thank you all.